We decided before we come to site on this project that we would look into using BIM modelling and 3D coordination of our services.
Gripple got involved probably 2 to 3 months before start on site. It was an initial meeting with myself, the contracts managers, project managers, site supervisor, and also the Gripple technical team were involved to start really planning the job in the early stages, to look at clash detection, to look at product placement, to look at how well Gripple could work with Castle, hand in hand as we've done on other jobs with the 2D models, to then take that process, make it into a 3D model, and really make sure that these guys have got the right process, the right products and the right combination of products on site to make their job as easy as possible.
We felt that the nature of the job, the size, the style of the building, the shape of it would benefit from us spending the time up front coordinating all of our services. It's allowed us to include the bracketry in the model really. We wouldn't necessarily have done that without the Gripple assistance. We wouldn't probably have gone to the lengths of showing threaded rod and unistrut type brackets within the model.
The reasons why we like Gripple, and as well as I think other companies should buy into it, is because it's easy, it comes boxed with different zones on basically, so you know exactly where it's from, you're not looking, you actually get the box, take it to that area and away you go. So you're not carrying unistrut, rod, anything like that. Who wouldn't go for that sort of thing?
The boxes come labelled up per zone, per bracket type. We can put them into our storage or get them straight out on the site where they need to be. We send our guys out, they can have literally a freeze of drawings or blow up the sections with the codes, and it's dead straightforward, dead simple for them to see, right, that box, take that to where I need to be.
Everything's marked up, everything's easy, there's no confusion for the lads on site. The stores are really simple, the stores are very, very clean on here, they're not messy, there's not bits of different product all over the place. It's just done in zones and areas and away we go.
It's a lot quicker and a lot cleaner, and obviously when you're working on a site, the client likes the idea of good housekeeping, you've got no mess on the floor, and I think that was plenty of good benefits from it. Adam and his colleagues getting the delivery of the materials to us, it's been excellent and getting them very quickly, and also again on the health and safety side, with us pre-packed, everything made up, there's no cutting of rod or unistrut on the site, and it keeps the main contract happy as well.
Because of the coding system and the way it all is all broken down into the zones that we're working on site, it makes it very easy to make any changes.
I think one change we had on here, we'd run into the BIM model early on, but I think the borders had done something slightly different on site, and they'd boarded out 100mm further than they needed to. So the brackets that we had for these guys on site were slightly too big, and it was a case of Ian or Kev or one of the guys just phoned us and said, look, there's been a bit of a change on site, can we change it? The flexibility of our system meant that within a day we could have the stuff that they needed, and it didn't basically hold anybody up on site.
From the upfront coordination and relating that on to when we get onto site, and the speed that we've been able to progress with the install because of the BIM modelling, because of the actual Gripple products themselves, it's helped us. So yeah, we're potentially looking to finish the project 6, 7, 8 weeks ahead of the original programme, and that would be with less men than originally envisaged as well.
Gripple recently launched our data library, which helps customers externally, and they can go in, choose which products and where they want to put them into their own model, download it, put them into the BIM library, and then start using that to build their own BIM models, to order and to work on site. It allows them to remote access and basically get involved themselves at an earlier process using the Gripple data library.